been pretty awesome. I mean, it's good to be back in the States, you know, because we've been, you know, out of the country a lot in the UK and Europe, and we headline similar sized places over there, and then to come back here and play smaller, and then, you know, festival season, we just love to play. I mean, there's something intimate about smaller spaces, but there's nothing like the sound of a crowd. Any stage we'll take. The thing about us is we're 4 different, you know, artists that are in one group that draw from a lot of different eras. I'm very much like a doo-wop guy and folk. I mean, some of the Dylan and Cash and those type of things, to me, it doesn't get any better than that. But I think also with, you know, Vince and Jordan especially, you know, like the 60s and 70s, where a lot of the jam band, classic rock, we got a pretty good, like a wide bookshelf thing as a band. I think that's one of the things that makes us kind of interesting, is because there's not just one flavor or one dimension that people are getting. You know, Vince plays the drums like a madman, and all 3 of us, you know, we have bleeding fingers every night, and we do the same thing on acoustics, you know, if we're in our living room. So, I mean, it's, I'd say probably from the 50s into the 70s, the biggest thing. Kind of dropped off after the 80s a little bit, and maybe picked back up in the 90s. So all of them, all eras. Billy, wow! For as intense as we are as a band, we all listen to a lot of mellow music. I think you're drawn to stuff that you don't do. Bob Dylan's my he can do no wrong. What are you into back there, big guy?
I was going to say
Roger Miller.
Sea Change, Beck's acoustic album.
Yeah, that was a good mellow vibe. That's actually my favorite Beck album. Jordan fiddles in every room of our house, including the bathroom, on an acoustic. And some of our heaviest songs, really, because I think sometimes when you have inspiration, you grab what's the closest. And it doesn't matter if you're a drummer or a piano player or whatever it is, acoustic guitar, one of the things that's amazing about it is it's right there and can go anywhere with you. So I think a lot of, I mean, Teenager was written on a acoustic guitar, and that's a rock song from the album. A lot, Lean Into the Fall, the original idea came on a acoustic. So a lot of it's fiddling, and the way we look at songwriting is we're not really storytellers. We're it's just emotions that we express. So it's got to be natural and in the moment. And I think, like I said, acoustic guitar can be there in those moments better than any other instrument. The people that I was around early were playing some different brands of guitars, and then and obviously you know the big names, and then until I actually put my hands on one and could tell the difference in the touch, and just hearing, to me it was just another brand until I experienced it myself. I really didn't care about the reputation or anything. It was literally the tangible experience that kind of changed me. Amazing. Like I've said, we've played a lot of guitars just even in the last year, traveling the world, renting, and we've rented Martins, we've rented some other brands, and every time we keep going back to Martin. And the one I've been playing, the Black Johnny Cash one, that was my kind of dream Martin guitar there for a while, and then once I actually put my hands on it, I fell in love. So yeah, no, we love them.
Is there no way for a man to live it? Come on, you know I wanna see you. Come on.
Well, our album will be coming out in the States February 21st. We get off tour at the end of November. In December, we're actually already starting the second album. So we're trying to stay ahead of everyone. I mean, we write constantly. That's why we have ukuleles in the van and want to get some tiny guitars just so we always have stuff around. But we write in sound checks. We write, we all are on iPhones recording voice memos constantly. And then basically we're just touring our asses off. And then when we're not touring, we're, recording. And so we haven't had a break now in probably about a year and a half going on straight. And we don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. We've had a decent amount of success abroad, but we're pretty determined to kind of make some waves in our home turf. So, yeah, playing our asses off. Hey, what's happening? We're Mona. I just want to say that we play Martin acoustic guitars.